You're in a realm of lies. Sickening, that's what goes on. I don't want it that way. It's not what I want, but it's what happens. They've been lied to. They lie. Doctors lie. Nurses lie. Scientists lie. Politicians lie. Bankers lie. Attorneys lie. Judges lie. Cops lie. When are people going to realize this? They've been lied to. You're in a realm of lies.
When you think deeply about these things, and you seek to make sense of the illusion that is produced for us, and you realise we've realised the real lies, and everything, not just the free energy, but the orphan trains, the resets, and she said to me, I'd rather believe peer-reviewed papers and Google than some conspiracy theorist. And I said to her, if you are going to believe peer-reviewed papers and Google, then question what you believe. Seek to understand who produces these peer-reviewed papers, and then seek to find out who's funding the people that provide these peer-reviewed papers for you to believe. Do exactly what you're supposed to do, think as you're told, without questioning. And then you're arguing with me, debating with me to the validity of your points, but you're not seeking to question or quantify the TV and media tell you, or the books tell you. It's not just TV and media, people, it really is books as well. They're there to control and dominate you. Because it says so in a piece of paper somewhere, in an old book. You've got to question people. You've got to question. And if you don't question, it does prove you to be an imbecile. One who cannot think for themselves, because that's all the word imbecile means. One who cannot think for themselves. But I'll be sitting here thinking, I've seen nothing for months now about Hawaii. Nothing at all. The people that have got televisions, they just look at it and it go in one eye and out the other, in one ear and out the other. They don't stop to think about it. And that's all we do. Humanity will look at what is happening and commentate on what is happening. That's what humans do. That's the matrix. What I'm trying to impress with you people is how they put stuff out there. Whether it be Hawaii, Dubai in the rains at the moment, the fires in California, the fires in Australia, etc., etc., etc. There's always something they give you to focus on and to generate your emotional response from. That's how they get you. That's how they keep you in the matrix. And I say to you, if you don't go within, then you will always go without. If you don't go within to the self, to find the true self, transcending the mind, the ego, and the spiritual aspect of you, this physical incarnation, to the true self, the soul self, consciousness that is expressing itself, can they forever control you with their bread and their circuses. And we will forever then be competing with each other as human beings instead of connecting with each other as mankind. Knowing the truth will set you free. First, you've got to know it. What are you not talking about today? You're not talking about Hawaii, the fires in Australia, or California, or whatever. The reset is going on before your eyes, and you just bury your head in the sand. That's what we do as human beings, and that's how they control us. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why we're not talking about Hawaii anymore, because something else always takes its place in the matrix, to keep us focused on anything outside of ourselves, at the expense of that which is within us. It's a great system. It's a great system. You have to take your hat off to it, acknowledge it for what it is and what it does, because it works well. And human beings are controlled by it, dominated by it. They will find a reason to substantiate everything that the program tells them to be and to do. It's brilliant. You have to acknowledge it. Don't respect it, but acknowledge it. Be honest enough and humble enough to acknowledge how you've been tricked. It has hurt my ego in the past to think I could be so naive and stupid as to not to think for myself, but simply to think as I am told. Not no more. Be a man, and man up, and connect with those of a like mind. It's a journey that we walk alone until we know and understand ourselves, and then we can connect with another. It's what they don't want you to do. When we do that, we can change everything. But first, we have to change ourselves and the experience of the self. My experience, I've learned, is not what I truly am. I might have been born a male, but that's not what I truly am. That's just experience. The spirit of that experience is not what I truly am. What I truly am is light and way, light and codes, light and knowledge. I am Lucifer, and I cast out Satan. And I empower, enlighten, and try to enable you to do the same with the messages I share on this channel. Remember, it's the message I share, not me, that you should focus on. There's plenty of other people out there that want you to focus on them. I don't. I want you to focus on the message. If you're a human being, you may find it difficult. If you're mankind, it'll be a lot easier. If you know the difference between light and dark, hate and love, black and white, feminine, masculine, gay, straight, and all these other things that control you, then you'll find it quite easy. If not, you'll be troubled forever, because you're simply thinking as you're told, like a good human being, programmed to be that way. What are you thinking about today? Are you thinking about what they've told you to think about, or are you thinking? That's the question.